What's going on, guys? Chili Games back again, and as you can see in this little clip here, I got one of my most wanted ships since it ever came out, the Tier 5 French cruiser de Grasse. And it's true, I have wanted this thing since it came out, and I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on it, but we got it in a Santa crate, so I'm extremely happy. This is my first game with it, and this thing surprised me. Now, if you also watched my top premium recommended kind of video, I had the DeGrasse in there, and I haven't played it. And I knew for some people that might be kind of iffy, but I do know a lot of really good players, and I know the general consensus from the the community on this ship, and I know it's strong, I know it's good, I know a lot of good players will prefer this for their best tier 5, so I was not afraid to make that assumption. And this ship is basically tier 5 Martel. Like, it is you could easily slap 203 millimeter guns on this thing and go into tier 7 and do pretty well in my opinion. Something that also surprised me was the utility. You get the speed boost, obviously, which is the 15% increase in speed. You get hydro, which is standard, but you also get the plane, and then you don't have that on the Martel, do you? Or do you? I'm not sure. Well, Nuremberg, first time, AP. Let's see what it can do. And let me tell you, I was not expecting that. And let me tell you again, I was not expecting that. This is my first game in it, and I was literally just like, oh, really? Really now? I was not expecting these guns to punch this hard. I think a lot of it has to do, they're accurate. They're very accurate. They have a good reload. But I was not expecting something like that. And true, these guys are sailing pretty broadside, making it somewhat easy. But in order to be successful in World of Warships, two things have to happen. Enemy team has to basically give it to you, and your ship has to comply. So there's RNG on a lot of factors. You being better than the teammate or the enemy, and RNG not screwing you over. So pretty efficient work on these two cruisers. And this is also a little tip: you can always scroll up in your sights. You kind of see around islands, and realize that this guy was turning out broadside. Use the hydro because there's a destroyer in the cap. Finish him off with the Citadel. Yeah, this ship is fun. I've actually played a couple games in it, but this was my first game, and it was pretty hilarious. To be honest, I was way more than impressed of how this thing performed. I mean, in the couple games after it, I think I don't think I've had a game under 100,000 other than this one. And I think the other games are above 3K base XP. Just this ship is ridiculous. I mean, this thing is really fun to brawl cruisers in because everyone turns broadside, and these guns are ridiculous. Mutsuki, not really a threat unless he has torps, and from the looks of it, with the hydro going, he does not have torps. So we kind of got lucky here. As soon as I killed the Dallas, I was like, all right, you know what? Like, we're just we're going for it. Taking a little pot shot here. Again, this is my first game. Trying to figure out what the ship can do, whatever its weaknesses, whatever its strengths, and the weaknesses will become very apparent in about a minute and a half, maybe. Butsuki down to -2 HP there. Was kind of hoping for a secondary kill. That would have been hilarious. He didn't have torp, so he was just sitting duck. I could have turned, and my secondaries would have shot him. But so yeah, there's been a lot of good in this video, and you're about to see some really bad things. But it's okay. It's okay to show defeat, and it is okay to show your mistakes. especially in this game, because there is no training room. You know, there is AI, but you know that's not really the best way to gather skills. You can do bare minimum basics in AI, but so lightly armored cruisers tend to be overpinned by AP. Now, I might have gotten a little bit too confident with that. Let's just say that mechanic in the game, and I will let you guys kind of see how that played out here for me. I get a little bit cocky, and check out the AP right here though. Really nice salvo. AP is very viable against a Bayern with turtleback armor shooting high on the belt with these guns. So yeah, thinking he was going to overpin. Turns out he did not overpin. So, lesson learned. The game is over anyways, you know. It's always, you know, if you have a chance to try something out, do it. I always overpin the French, and I was like, well, this battleship should overpin me, but he didn't. So good shot on this guy. Fortunately for us, he is sailing in a straight line, and he sees the torps right about now, and there's nothing he can do about it. So I'll take it. We learned something new. We got smacked. It's always good to humble yourself, and that devastating strike humbled me for sure. Flesh wound, high cal, we'll take it. So yeah, this is why I had some better games in the Grasse, but this is my first game, and there was just some things that like really surprised me. A lot of that being the well, how good the armor piercing is, and no cruiser at this tier is well armored. No cruiser is good. Like at, you know, so this AP is going to obliterate a lot of targets, and I feel like, you know, a lot of people at this tier are still trying to learn, so you're going to be able to get a little bit more broadside shots here. As is the Ayoba, another great ship, is coming to a close here. But yeah, this is my first impressions of the Grasse, man. I gotta say, it lives up to about everything that I have that I've heard and that I've seen from a lot of people. So guys, quick video, you know, just kind of introducing the Grasse. Hope to get some better games for you guys, but in the meantime, we are actually super close to kind of going to 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, have a good day. If you're thinking about the Grasse, it's pretty flippin' crazy. So yeah, peace guys, cheers.